there, viewers, and welcome back to the South Main Auto Channel. Sitting inside the 2010 Jeep Wrangler, the defroster knobber down here, out of the frame that you can't see, doesn't rotate anymore. Feels like the cable's jammed up. It was stuck on floor, I believe it was, floor vent, something like that. Lady stopped in, wanted me to check it out. I popped the glove box out, flicked it over mechanically on the defrost, ordered a cable. Now we got to tear it apart to see if I'm right. I just took a big fat guess. I have no idea how to tear this thing apart. I looked at some service info. They show popping this little guy off up here first. So I'm going to try that. We're going to try to do it without breaking anything. It's a Jeep thing. So we will, it says to tip this forward. I think there was some kind of electrical connector on it. There is. Something there. A compass module. Okay. So we will unplug that little guy. That's Frozen. You know, the cartoon. So that's how that is. Got a couple little clips on it, then you tip it forward. I do not know if we need to pull the radio out. That's about as far as I got in my service info. I'm not a real smart fella. Let me go do some looking here. This looks a little different than the one I was seeing. So it says remove center trim lower, which I'm assuming from the looks of the pictures, it's this little guy down here. It showed it like being pried out at the top. Let's see what's yep. There. Look at that. All your stuff stays right in it. No need to clean your car. There's that. Let's have a gander. What else we got here? Oh, that thing doesn't work. Let's see. Now I got the upper, we got the lower, unhooked the little donger, got some screws. I'm glad they have pictures. Oh wow. Disconnect the connector from upper center console. Remove screws, trim sticks, all that stuff. Alright, I think we're probably good. We'll take out some screws. Let me put my pen back, go answer the phone. Alright, I'm back. Hey, look at that, I got first try. 7 mil. I don't know if this whole center shebang comes out, or I probably should have read the directions a little closer. We'll see here in a minute. Oh, we gotta take the screws out of the top too. Set these where we don't lose them. Ooh, everything still feels pretty tight. Let's take the ones out of the radio up top here. Actually, dang it, let's use here now. The directions here don't seem to be too clear on that part. They don't ever show you removing these upper two screws that I've seen. But what the hey, can't hurt, right? Let's see, it says to use a trim stick and then remove center console bezel trim. I figure we'll take some screws out before we get too hot and wild anyways. So maybe this is all, I hate plastic. Unfortunately, that's what our cars are made of nowadays. I don't know, that sucker still feels pretty snug down towards the bottom. Realistically, I think that's what this has to be held in with, because screws at the top, screws at the bottom, and really nothing else to, it's got to be just trim clips in there. Let's see if we can take a peek. I think that's what that is, way down yonder. Let's go in here and give it the classic twist. Hey, look at that. Worst case scenario, I'm wrong, and it cost me a couple $100. We'd rather avoid that though if we can. Let me look back down. And this plastic feels super flimsy. Like, you pull it a little bit too much, you're gonna own it. That type of flimsy. Come on, little fella. Oh, you're talking to me now. little bit mean with it. Oh, I can feel you. Oh, she's coming. Oh, she's out. Let's see, let me move you to optimal viewing zone. There's probably some wires and some cables. I just want to see what the heck is wrong with this thing. I assume the cable is all... Hey, look at that, I was right. The odd thing was, in service info, it says if you unhook the mode cable, it must be replaced. Which I thought was ridiculous. Like, you can't even unhook the cable and hook it back up. But that's what it says. The cable back here is bent. I was correct. I'll show you what's up. It was a good guess on my part, I guess. I'll show you what it is. So this is the mode cable back here. The sucker's bent right in half. So when you change from floor to defrost, all that stuff, you can see she's all cattywampus. So I'm not going to take this apart any further for fear of breaking something. And let me go get a new cable. I swear this place turns into a madhouse. Business getting slow, turn on the camera. Well, that's usually an issue, but I had to stop doing inspection real quick. So here is the part number for the mode cable. I think it costs a whole whopping 13 bucks. The guy says he's never sold one, which I thought was odd. But this is all it is. A little push-pull style cable. Metal clip on that end. I believe that's the end that goes in the glove box. And then there's this donger here that goes on the back of the heater control. So that's what that thing looks like. I'm probably not going to be able to give you optimal viewing zone. But I'm going to take a gander to see how it is hooked together. Which I really can't see that good. Well, I tell you what, I can't see as good as I thought. Let's just take a peek here. Let me just see what the service data says here. We want to go back. Cable, there's cable on that end we can figure out. Awesome. Alright, well that is of zero help. By that I mean there's no picture. I'm going to unplug let's take the power windows here. Actually, that's not really holding this up. I'm going to have to get a mirror because the temperature cable at this point is our hindering factor. That's what's holding us up. Oh, actually, you know what? It looks like this portion of it here goes into a little clip, and it looks like I can get to that springy part right there and pop it out. I'll show you once I'm done here. Please don't break, little fella, because this is the good cable I've got on hook. Oh, that was so easy, a caveman can do it. So I'll get that out, I'll show you. Oh gosh, everything feels like it's gonna break. Suck at this video stuff. Let me get the other one out. Then we'll enhance. I have no idea what you can see. I'll tell you what, let's get this red lock pulled up. I'm a little gun shy around the pick. I shoved it right straight through my finger the other day. I got this little working room. And then, can you guys see? So we're going to push in on that. I think that should release that cable. Oh, it does. Hallelujah. What holds it onto this? Oh, just gravity, I guess. So I'm going to get the temp cable unhooked. Even though it says if you ever unhook it, you must throw it away. So that's the temp door. Alright, now there's our busted up mode cable. There's how that little dogger works. Extremely primitive. Back in the day, they didn't use a cable, they actually used, it was just solid metal. You know, like an old choke cable. I guess we called them cables, even though they weren't twisted strand cables, I guess. Let's get the glove box out. Hey, whoa. What do we got in here? I was just in here the other day. Let's see. Stay in there. There we go. Look at that. All the stuff stays. It says on the floor. We come in here and we see the door. It's totally made all of that up. Let me get you over here. So this is where I unhooked it the other day when she stopped in. This is our mode changing thingy. So it changes from floor to defrost and all that stuff when you just, so the cable, you know, just pushes and pulls, you know, to change modes. Like I say, extremely primitive. We're gonna unhook that metal clip if we can. I'm gonna kind of be giving you guys a reach around here. Oh, there it is, it's unhooked. Okay, I'm going to pull it through. That way, let me just feel what way it goes. Okay, I can touch my fenders. There's that, pull out. We're gonna bring this one around town. We're gonna slip that one right in. Oh, I can feel you. Oh, there we go. There's that one. Oh, this is really weird. It's kind of awkward. I feel like I'm whispering in your ear. Let's see. I'm gonna hook that up. That's hooked back up. Where are you, fella? I'm gonna hook that back up. So now, see how that works? Floor defrost, all that stuff works fine. Okay, let's go back to the other end. I will have to say, like, the most difficult thing to record is interior type work. It's amazing how much these crappers cost for how cheap they're made, you know? These Jeep people are nuts. Okay, there's that. Okay, so we kind of got it's kind of a delicate balancing act here, I think. Hook that up to our mode door lever. That snaps on. And we're going to take, can you guys see? Let me move you just a smidge. We're going to click it in. Now the OE cable, or the one that was in it, you know, that had a lot of little hoops and bends in it. What's up, Mrs. O?
Not much.
A duck's butt when it walks. You get it?
Is it really up or
when it's eating, it is.
Horizontal?
A duck's butt when it's eating. You got to talk to me about something. You just come out to enjoy my company.
I always enjoy your company.
Not today, you don't.
No.
I'm not real happy today.
No, you're kind of.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't really enjoy your company today. That's right.
I can tell.
If we're gonna be honest.
For a bit, this channel is about
Misery might like company, but nobody likes the company of
Well,
Misery.
You know what?
What?
I don't know. It's just something I say. You know what? I just say that when I don't know what else to say to you. All right, everything is clicked together. Let's listen. Everybody have a listen. Where's my modes? Yeehaw. So you got anything nice to say to us or what?
Uh-huh.
What?
You always do such good work. You never surprise me when you fix something because
I don't even impress you anymore.
I expect you to always be able to fix it. You always do. I wouldn't be
Well, you know what? There's going to come a day.
surprised if you couldn't do something.
Then what?
Then I would say, yeah, just keep trying. I'm sure you can get it.
That's it. It's in all the way. What a cheese dog design this is. Alright. Yeah, so she's all clicked back together here. It's happy, as you can see. Yeah, I mean it's...
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. This Jeep thing, you wouldn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
You can always talk to me. Right?
About private things?
About private things?
Uh-huh.
Like private things in our personal life?
Yeah.
Like the doctor's appointment you just made for me?
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing?
Uh-huh.
I'm sure the people have seen me put in screws before. So.
I think this thing is.
That? It's an S hook. What does it say?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know. So we'll stick this back on. Don't forget to plug in your compass module. Frozen. What was the guy's name in Frozen? Ooh.
Olaf?
No, I think that was...
Christopher? No.
Yeah, Kristoff.
Christoph.
And what was the one girl's Elsa and somebody
Anna.
else? Anna. I think that one's Anna. That girl up here, that's Anna. Right?
And Christoph?
Anna and Kristoff.
Yeah.
Let it go, let it go. That's the only part of that song I know. As much as Trinity watched it, you think I'd know it. You know? Know what I mean, dude?
It's kind of old news.
What? Frozen?
Bringing that there.
Oh, crap, one of the crayons fell out. Put that back in, how did that go? Looks like she slides down into the slot, clips back in, back into two-wheel, back into that, plug the plugger back in. And I think we're done. Well, let's turn the key on. Let's just hear if it changes modes.
Is this thing glued on?
I don't know.
It's like gooey.
Don't worry about it. Let's see, that's defrost, right? Oh yeah. Floor, base, blend.
Does it work now?
Of course it does. Okay, is that it? That's all the slate you wanted?
Yep.
We're done? Let's roll. There you have it, folks. Changing the mode door cable in your Wrangler. Not too bad of a job. Be careful, the plastic does feel like it's extremely thin, and if you give her a little tug too soon, well, you could break it, and I'm sure it ain't cheap. This job went pretty well, I think. Seems to. Sounds good. Nothing's bound up, no real reason for it to break, other than the fact it got a little bend in it at some point from something. But that's it. I'm going to keep motoring. I got a whole pile of stuff out there to get finished today, so we'll keep going. So leave questions, comments, criticisms, and concerns down in the comment box below. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.